I'm Lesley Logan. We're here at my Pilates studio and I want to talk to you about the 100. I know, the 100 again. Here's why I want to talk about the 100. I had learned it in an interesting way that kind of brings the knees into the chest and then takes the legs away. And through my studies with my teacher and through just diving in and teaching my clients in a different way, I've discovered how I really like to teach the 100, and it's really kind of how it just applies to teach the 100 in his studio, and I really think you'll find that it's useful. And then I just want to go over some things to look for. So the 100 really is not the king exercise implies. I think double leg pull or double leg stretch, same thing, is like the king, but the 100 is definitely something that will tell us what we can expect in other flexion exercises as the session goes on. Your teaser goes to the 100, right? Any of the flexion exercises kind of go through there. So what you feel tight on the 100 is going to make you feel tight in other things. So it's really revealing. Originally, you would just start with your 100, arms overhead, legs long, and you want to have your arms where you're not here like relaxed and ribs and stomach popped out, but like where your arms are connected to your back. So it's kind of like doing a chest expansion here with the arms. This is all connected and your arms reach into your back. So you have to think that like your arms are gonna move through something really heavy so that when your arms come down, you connect into your back here. Then the other thing is a lot of people come up too high because their chest is really tight, or they come up too low and they're just here doing, neck abs. So your neck muscles help lift your head up, and then the rest of the time you're in your center, okay? We're gonna start with the legs down, because the first time I work with anyone, I usually leave their legs down. If they have to have their knees bent because of their back, totally fine. But I try to keep the legs straight because most people sit in chairs all day, and so opening the front of the hips is really important. Take your legs long, squeeze your heels tight together, and just lift your head and chest up and push your arms down into that chest expansion. Now notice what happened in your spine. Everything should be the longest flexion. So we're not trying to get really short and push our center out. We're trying to have the longest flexion. Okay, go ahead and lower your chest. Try that again. How long can you make your front when you come up? There we go. Right, and then you pump your arms as vigorous as you can without changing any of the connections, so no bouncing would happen. And you do 10 cycles of breathing, 5 inhale pumps, 5 exhale pumps. So, and you can leave the client's legs like this, right? I have 70-year-olds whose legs stay like this. And then one day, right, I'm like, okay, come up for your 100, and they surprise me, and they do this. And that's amazing, and these legs can be anywhere from almost straight up and down to hovering off the mat. They're wherever you can hold on to them from your center. So for me today, it's kind of here, but some days I'm able to find it right about there, right? And then after 10 cycles of breathing, you reach everything away and you would go right up into your roll up if you were doing your mat practice. So you would put the strap on if you have it, you grab the bar, and you would go right through your 100 position. So if when you were doing your 100 curl up, you notice that your lower back came off, what do you think is gonna happen in the roll up? It means you're gonna have a harder time like working your way through your lower back. Okay, so you may wanna do some things prior to your mat work to help open it up. Maybe you do some spine corrector series, maybe you work on your C-shaper, maybe you do a little bit of stretching through your quads and your hips, and then you go to it. But the 100 is really gonna tell you, okay, this is what my roll-up's about to look like, am I ready for it, right? I really like to do a full cycle of the 100 the first time. If you're doing mat and reformer that day, I would still do the 100 on the other piece of equipment just to see how it is, because with the handles on the reformer, it's gonna feel different than without the handles on the mat. You can always add a ball between your legs, a block, a magic circle, something you could squeeze, because you really wanna find, it's not just the inner thighs that are working, there's this outer hip wrapping, and you're not tucking a ton, but you're also not sticking your seat out, right? So you find the placement of your pelvis that creates the longest round shape you can make. We're not trying to be the tiniest little C. We're not trying to be a capital C. We're like a canoe. And if you can find that in your 100 and pump your arms, you're gonna really love it. Some other places you can try the 100 just to really practice it is against the wall. And if you want, you can check out my playlist of the wall. And there's a standing 100 on the wall for you to see what parts of your body disconnect and what don't. If you have any questions about the 100, ways to actually progress into it or modify it, you can let me know. Just put your comments below and I'll tell you either what videos to watch or what to do. And then please definitely check out the classes we have, because every single week we have a new class for 30 minutes. And actually, we usually do start with 100 because it's really important and we cover a theme. And I think that you'll really find how much the 100 helps set the tone for your workout. I'm Lesley Logan. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you want more videos from me. Just subscribe below and you can get that. Thank you.